Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a Cayo Perico Heist Spin the Wheel, where we spin 10 wheels, and whatever they land on is how we have to do the entire heist, from the entry vehicle to the weapon to where we have to go for loot. Everything is decided for by the wheels. So welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We have our 5 wheels up here. It's a little bit different this week. If you saw last week's video, our pink diamond Cayo Perico, you can go watch that if you haven't already. Another disaster. Ever since we've been doing these 5 wheels, for some reason, they've been just the bloody worst. And last week was no different, and I did mess up something last week. So this week, anyway, we have the 5 wheels. We have the vehicle over here. We've took off the patrol boat because that's what we had last week. Thank God we're not doing it again this week. So we have the Venom Annihilator, Longfin, Kasaka, or Alchemist. Next up right here is going to be our weapon. So Saboteur, Conspirator, Aggressor, or Crackshot. Last week we had the Marksman, so that's gone. Our infiltration point. So once we've figured out what vehicle we're getting, how are we getting onto the island? Is it going to be the West Beach, Main Dock, North Dock, or Airstrip? And then this one right here, which is just 2. That's because last week we were supposed to do the main gate as our entry. And I think, and I just we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it because I didn't get the explosives in the prep missions. And the reason I didn't do that is because in like almost every Cayo Perico I do, like it's always still an option whether or not I get the explosives. It's always still an option for me to go straight through the main gate. So we're going to be going through the main gate. So that one just says main gate and main gate in red. Sorry, this one. And then we have our escape point on the far over there. No, on the far over there. Sorry, this mirror thing drives me crazy. So it's the bottom map, Main Dock or Airstrip. Last week we had the North Dock, so that has been removed. So let's just go ahead and bloody spin them, man. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not even going to say what I want. I'm not even going to say what I want. This week, as long as we're going through the main gate, and we could go through the main gate stealthily, or we could do it with explosives, depending on our next few wheels. Okay. Long fin. That's good. That is the meta. Crackshot could be helpful. It has been helpful in the past. North Dock is our entry point with the long fin. Okay, that's okay. Main gate, which we knew anyway, that is our entry point. And then Main Dock is our escape. Okay. All right, guys, next up, we have arguably the most important one for me. This is the wheels that's going to make our life either super easy on this one or super difficult. So first and foremost, right over here, we have disguise or no disguise. If we get a disguise, that is so OP. You guys know if you watch my videos already. Next up right here, we have disruption or no disruption. That means if it does go incredibly wrong, is it still going to be a little bit easier because I've done the disruption missions, which means there'll be no helicopters chasing me. It means that the guards will have rubbish weapons. So that one's important too. I don't always do the disruption missions, only if it's a really difficult one that I think is going to be difficult, but I want to have the option to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Next up right over here, this is where we need to get our secondary loot from. So either the airstrip, mid-map, main dock, or north dock. Obviously, I would probably like either the north dock or the main dock, because we enter at the north dock and we escape at the main dock. But then we have the wheel over here. The final wheel is get the secondary loot before or after the main compound. So knowing my luck, it'll say loot before, but it won't be at the north dock, it'll be at the bloody main dock. Or it'll say loot after and it won't be at the main dock, it'll be the north. You know what I mean? So I would like it to be loot before and north dock, or loot after and main dock. All right, let's just go ahead and spin them. I don't even know why I'm saying it out loud. I feel like this bloody spin the wheel thing has me, they're listening. And they're like, okay, whatever he asks for, give him the bloody opposite. All right, let's see what we got. 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 All right, we got disguise, which is fantastic. That's going to make our life so much easier, which actually means we can go through the main gate undetected because we're going to have a truck. Now, let me know in the comment section down below if you're like, no, that's not good enough. Last week, you said you were going to go through the main gate and explode it. But did I say that last week, or did I say that we were just going to go through the main gate? If you want to see me go through the main gate, full guns a-blazing with the explosives, let me know in the comments. Maybe next week we'll do that. So we'll lock in the main gate again, and we'll lock it in aggressive with explosives, and then I'll just spin the wheel on the other stuff. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, disguise, no disruption, which does suck, but it's okay. North Dock is our secondary loot, which means we want it to be before. That's exactly what we wanted. Because if we're coming in at the North Dock, right? Yeah, our entry is the North Dock. So we can get our loot there at the North Dock. Hopefully get a disguise at the North Dock. And hopefully find the truck that can drive us straight through the main gate at the North Dock. Anyway, guys, I'm going to set this thing all up. While I'm setting it up, I'm going to be brainstorming and thinking. So I'm sure I'm going to come back to you with a bunch of things that I have in my big brain. So let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And as you can see right above me over here, we got the bearer bonds. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This one may have actually gone in my favor, and you guys may hate me for it. Let me show you what I mean. So obviously, main front gate is where we're going. So approach vehicle is said the long fin. Infiltration point is the North Dock, actually, not main dock. Drainage tunnel, but we know we're not. We're going through the front gate. Escape point was the main dock. Time of day, we'll do daytime. And weapon was the crack shot. Now, here's the thing. I did, obviously, the setups for this mission. And while I was doing the scouting, I decided to look at the little main dock because we're allowed to get a disguise. There is a disguise at the main dock. Not only is there a disguise at the main dock, there is the bloody truck. So, I know you're all hoping for my downfall on this one, but I think this one is going to be flawless. Dare I say, maybe even get the elite challenge for the first time in a bloody while doing the KO spin the wheel. Now, we're going to go straight into the wall here. I don't know why Rockstar does this. It's definitely got... Look at it. We do a hard turn right there. You saw it. Straight into the bloody wall. Where we're going to do a hard brake. And then turn to make sure that we don't beach ourselves. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we're laughing on this one. I can't... Listen, I know I may be jinxing myself, but I think this one is going to go fantastically. I think this is going to go fan-bloody-tastically. Now, I've just got to remember where... I've got to remember where the bloody disguise was. All right, let's go up here. We're not going to use this vehicle any longer. Oh, God, there's a car coming. Let's just make sure that car doesn't see us. Okay. I think... Oh, no! Why are you doing bloody somersaults, my guy in the car? Relax for a second. I think I may have jinxed myself. Okay, no, we're good to go. Run, 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 run. Okay, we're out of here. I can see... Okay, the disguise wasn't here. I know the disguise is here. Okay, I took a picture of it. I see it on my minimap. Okay. I knew I did something right, man. I knew I did something right. I took a pic... Look, though, the bloody truck's here. We're laughing. We're laughing. Now, I've got to wait for this guard that you can see in front of me on the minimap there to turn around and bugger off the other way so that I can sneak past, grab that disguise. Once I've got the disguise, I can start looting and running around without anyone seeing me. So, that is the good news. The bad news is I'm probably still going to have to take some people out here because I think we're not going to be able to get loot because there's going to be people around us and they may hear us getting the loot. Because, like, this loot right here, right? There's 2 guards. And I think I'm going to trigger that alarm. I'm going to have to kill this guy, which means I'm also going to have to kill the truck that comes around. So this one's not going to be too fun for me. All right, so here's my guy. We're going to run past, let him chill. I'm just going to do it right. No, I'm not. I feel like... I don't know where the car is. I don't want to mess this up. I want to get the elite challenge, though. We're going to have to take out the driver, and we're going to have to take out this guy. I feel like this is a good place for me to take him out. Oh, my God. Okay. Now let's keep our eye, because there is going to be a car driving around. But let's just go ahead and get this loot while we're waiting. This is okay. I've said that this is going to be easy. But it may not be, depending on... Oh, we've got a stack of Coca-Cola. I didn't pay attention to the loot. That's good. We'll have to go check the loot in the other place, too. Because I don't think... Yeah, the cash isn't going to fill it up. Okay. Everything's going well for me, except now the fact that there's a body right here. And we know from the beginning there's a car that drives around, and I'm going to have to take out this car that drives around. So we're going to go this way. We'll probably take that motorcycle. But I need to keep my eye on the mini-maps to make sure that as soon as that car comes, wherever that car may be, we need to take it out. So I think I'm confident that we can get in here and take this guy out as well. We need to wait for him to turn and start moving. As soon as he does, we'll take him out. Right in here. And then we'll keep our eye for the car. Come on, just turn and start walking. We have to take out this guy in the middle. In the middle. Because otherwise that guard in the tower will see him as well. So this guy... You need to walk, good sir. Oh my god. Oh god, the car's there! The car's here. The car's here. The car's here. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's another car too. Okay, no, I can't stop and take a breather. I've got to go. That car's not coming up here, right? No, it's not. Oh my god, I can't stop to breathe because we need to... I would like to get the Elite Challenge. I'm hoping what we just did was the hardest part of this entire thing. Alright, let's do this. We got Coca-Cola? We do not. It's okay. We can fill up our bags. I think we're good with the people that we've taken out here. I think... What am I picking up? What's on the other side? Oh, it's bloody cash and cash. This is fantastic. The thing is, technically, when I come in from this location, I can go onto the other side too to get loot. But at this point now, I'm just like, don't even worry yourself, man. We've got half a stack of Coca-Cola. I want to get to the compound as fast as possible. I said I was going to take the motorcycle. We're not taking the motorcycle. We're going to take that car. I forgot. We're going to take the truck. Because that means I said last time that this time we had to go through the main gate. Now, here's the thing. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comment section down below. Even though technically I'm doing what I said we were going to do, and we are going to go through the main gate, were you guys hoping that I was going to go through the main gate with explosions? Because technically I did say I was going to go through with explosions. Are you going to tell me that this doesn't count? I'm going to be a man of my word, and I'm going to say that I think this counts, and I think we got very, very lucky that this was here. Because this truck could be anywhere. It could be at the North Dock. It could be at the main dock. It could be at the airstrip. It could be driving around the map. It could be in the mid-map. This truck could be anywhere. So I feel like we got lucky with the RNG. But, again, man of my word, if you guys say to me, it doesn't count, we want to see explosions, that's what we meant, then I will next weekend do this exact same thing. I will let the wheel decide all the other options, but I will make sure that the main gate is where we go with explosions next weekend. Let me know in the comment section down below. I just feel like you see there's two cars following each other on the minimap there? I feel like that's not very common. There's two cars literally chasing each other. I feel like we just got very fortunate in this one. There's a possibility we can get the Elite Challenge, even though we still need to escape the main dock. And we're driving around in a slow bloody vehicle. So anyway, let's fast forward till we get to the main gate. All right, guys, we're coming up to the compound. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we're getting the Elite Challenge. This took 3 hours to get here. Obviously not 3 hours, but this took so long to get here. I'm not even exaggerating. All right, but anyway, main gate. Here we bloody go. All right, we're here at the main gate. We're coming in the main gate. We're coming in the best way you can possibly come in the main gate. I'm hoping there's at least some people that are new to the channel and the Cayo Perico Heist that watch this video. And they're like, you know what? I didn't even know you could do that. So I'm glad you did it this way. And it's not just everyone being like, nah, explosions only. Explosions only. You're going to have to let me know, like I say in the comment section, though. Because I will do it if you want me to. I will do it. I promise you. I will do it. Okay. So all we need to do now is get our loot. And then get out of here. That is it. All right, looking at my minimap, I can see this guy. I mean, technically, I think I can do this. I know I can do this. But if he turns, I'm risking it, and I shouldn't be risking this right now. There is no okay, we did it. But there is a reason we should be risking it, because we're so bloody good. All right, look at that, though, on the minimap. He literally just turned around. That was I shouldn't have done that. Realistically, I should have just been patient. But in the back of my head, all I can think about is this Elite Challenge, and every second counts. And there comes our salvage yard stuff coming in there. Fantastic. Every second counts. If I make this Elite Challenge by like 30 seconds, that is why. What we just did, that is the 30 seconds right there. Okay, let's get this. Let's hope it's got 100k in it, though, because my loot wasn't great. All right, 383 up to 423. Not the best, not the worst. I'll take it. I'm trying to be as fast as possible. Let's fast forward through this, though. You all know how to do this at this point, and you don't want to sit here watching me do it, so let's do it. All right, that took a little longer than I wanted it to. That took us around 40 seconds to do those 3, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's... every second bloody counts on this. I'm just trying to think, because we do still have to go to the main dock. I have a disguise, though. This disguise is so OP, guys. I'm telling you. You guys already know this if you watch my videos. But we should be able to get to the main dock without triggering any alarms here. All right, I need to keep my eye out, though. I need to keep my eye out on this code. 27171. 27171. 27171. 27171. 71. All right, done. So far, so good. Oh, we're laughing, ladies and gentlemen. We are bloody laughing. Upstairs we go. Out of here to the main dock. Again, I shouldn't have to worry about the guards because I'm wearing a disguise. I do still need to watch out for these guards down here, though. Even though they don't have the red cone, I know that they have a chance that they're going to be able to get us. Can I make this run right now? Nope. That guy was just turning. All right, go, go, go. I'm going to go, even though the jug is coming. Again, this is a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to make. We bloody did it, even before the other guard turned around. Oh, my God. Just quick, 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 quick. Okay. I did some things in the compound here that I shouldn't have done. Even though it worked fantastically, there is so many opportunities there that I could have triggered the alarm. Coming in and coming out. Usually, you guys know, I like to take my time, make sure we don't trigger the alarm. But that little sweet, juicy elite challenge is right there. And I need to grab a motorcycle from here, get to the main dock, and that is it. We should get the elite challenge, man. We should get the elite challenge. Now, El Rubio's going to be knocking about. There's no dead bodies, so we shouldn't trigger any alarms. But if he comes over to the main dock, which he could very well do. Sometimes he goes to the main dock. Sometimes he goes to the mid-map. I need to get to the main dock as fast as possible before he does, so I can grab my juicy little boat from right here and get out of here. Now, there's multiple boats I could get. We're going for this one. We're going to run and jump. All right, we jumped. We did that perfectly. We did this perfectly. This was flawless. All right, someone's shooting at us. We don't bloody care. It's all right. We triggered the alarm last minute. Who the bloody hell cares? We're in a boat bloody out of here. El Rubio's going to make a beeline for us right now. You can see him right there in his little bloody helicopter. There's another helicopter over here coming for us too. We don't care. We're going off into the bloody sunset, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care about these two. If he... imagine. You know what? Oh, God. I was trying to press... I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Snacks. Let me just fill up on snacks and armor, just in case. The worst thing that could happen is if that guy just for some random reason gets a headshot on me right now. That would have been a disaster. That was quick. That has to be an elite challenge. That has to be an elite challenge. All right, let's skip this cutscene. That has to be an elite challenge. That has to be the first elite challenge we've done on these spin the wheels in a while. It has to. It bloody has to. Come on. Come on. The loot wasn't great. I'll be completely honest with you. The secondary loot wasn't great. The bearer bonds isn't great. Elite challenge, 13 minutes. 0 hacks failed. Full loot bags. Ladies and gentlemen, we almost got 1.1 million for a kind of a stinker too, as far as loot's concerned. The elite challenge has been blessed upon us once more in the Cayo Perico spin the wheel. Let me know though in the comment section down below if you guys if you were like, you know what, technically you did it right, but you said you were going to blow explosions through the main gate. If you want me to do the main gate next week, let me know in the comment section down below. If not, we're going to move on and we're just going to do a fresh spin the wheels as we've already done. We'll move on from the main gate. Unless you really want me to do the explosions of the main gate, I'll do it next week. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, as always, with a brand new video. Goodbye.